Hello to you, my fellow Dark Ones. Welcome to Trifecta, where we have a cat who's extra cool, and we have a tree who has been folded. Don't forget the lush who has been macked. The gist of the story is, the lush who has been macked made a shop, but nobody buys from him. Yes, take number 2, nobody buys from him. Get mesmerized. And one thing that you should know is that in addition to having beautiful eyes, Lush is also a master planner. Therefore, I have devised a marketing campaign. The marketing campaign that we are going to have is called guerrilla marketing, which should not be confused to marketing to gorillas. I didn't know that's a thing. No, basically, I'm joking. Guerrilla marketing means that instead of paying for expensive advertisements, you just go with cheap but noticeable substitutes. Or if you want to make it a bit more simpler, instead of having total war, you just have partisan warfare. So am I taking this too literally? Maybe this is more like bandit marketing.
Good morning, sweetness. Don't forget to shop at Lash.
I wanted to pay a very small visit to Treefold. I went to the Nether to get a bucket of lava, and unfortunately, I got the bad omen. Where I want to visit, he actually has villagers, so we need some golden apples or some potions of strength will also do. We don't want to cause problems at his base. I guess let's go for it. We trigger the raid and cover the stupid door. I don't like raids. Yeah, I really do hate the raids, but what can you do? I think it was yesterday that Cool Cat came over here, he had the bad omen, he accidentally went to the farmers and we had a raid. Unfortunately, some of the raiders somehow made it to the Nether and well, we had a bit of a problem. I fought for you, remember that. Oh, and by the way, we have a new horse. His speed is 12.76. Slightly better than the other Baron. Apparently the maximum speed of a horse is 14. I really want to get there. One day. The problem with Treefold is that I think he's online. So I guess we have to be really fast. We ditch the Baron. The new one. I also realized that you don't need a spyglass. You can just press Z. I don't see him. Oh, lovely. Yeah, honestly speaking, I think purple fits better. We change the bed with another bed, and fear not, everything is safe. I also just realized he has a beacon. Nice. And I think he keeps his villagers over here. I brought a bucket of lava. No, this is not called intimidation. It's a notification.
Threefold. You really need to shop. Mr. Folded. See the deals at Lashmak.
So wait a minute. We have a wandering trader from supplementaries. You can sell me some of these, then you can sell me one of these. I don't know what it does. Hello, boys. Oh, that's nice. Don't you worry, I'm carrying a bucket. When I was editing the footage, I just realized I accidentally showed the tunnel between my base and Cool Cat's base. And yes, it has been open since yesterday, and here is a footage of me and Cool Cat in the grand opening. Well, I was amazed by the tunnel, but the train is just wow.
I spent way too long on it, but it's okay because I'm very happy with the result.
You're not the only one.
The biggest detail that I like here is the brackets on this fluid pipe lining up with the wheels. Like you see the black stripes all line up.
Love how you used funnels and everything to bring everything together. And what the hell is this? A mangrove bench.
To hold the flywheel. Like the way it forms a frame around it is actually, I'm so glad that that worked.
This is just amazing. No wonder you spend hours. Yeah, you're glitching as well.
You look pretty normal for me, actually.
Yeah, my ping is good today.
Now, look at this. Get a beautiful view over here.
I love the view, and I love the bridge. Anywho, I know what you're thinking. What is the plan? Well, minus all the marketing, there is one thing that I really want to start doing. Teleportation. And what do I mean by teleportation? Well, I do mean ender porters. Ender porters are relatively easy to set up. We just need to dig 8 blocks down. So 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. We place down the soul sand, a bucket of water, a bit of kelping. That's it basically. We need to have a trapdoor and we need to keep it open. So we need an inverted signal. So something like this should work. Yep. Yeah, I have a lever. Anyways, most of you already know how this works, but you drop an ender pearl and it should be stabilized. Yes. And when you flick the lever, voila. Okay, that is a problem. Do you like glitch every time or no? No, you're fine. These are extremely tedious in vanilla because you need to have a redstone connection, but in this mod pack, I think it's going to be much easier. No food for you. You don't give me good babies. So why do I say it's better in this mod pack? Well, that is extremely easy because we do have redstone links. So if I have a receiver here, and remember the range is 128 blocks, so it's really good, and somehow have a transmitter over here, drop the pearl, and press the button, we should get teleported. That happens a bit. Although I guess if you're using a button, it doesn't really matter. But we can make it much better. How, you might ask? Well, there is a remote. Aha, so if I'm not wrong, I should be able to link the remote to this receiver, and of course the frequency is going to be W. We put another ender pearl in, and I don't really know, but if we move over here, it should still work. Yep, it worked. So why is this teleportation important for me? Well, I do spend a ton of time mining, and you have no idea how difficult it is to get back home. I'm not really sure if our link is in range, but technically if I press the button, we should be able to teleport back home. And no, we are not in range. But that is what we need to fix. Also, yes, I do understand it has to be chunk loaded, but most of this area is actually under my base. So I'm assuming somewhere around here should work. Yep. I have just set up an ender porter next to our door, and what we need to do is to have some boosters. The frequency on that receiver is double ender pearls, like so, and the frequency on our remote is this one. You know, just a single ender pearl. So I don't know if we move a few blocks more this way. I don't remember if I put the ender pearl in. But we will know, I guess. Probably I didn't. Apparently everything was working, there was just a very weird glitch. One of the ender pearls was there, but it was not showing me. Because I was like, there's no way in this universe this is not working, you should see the trapdoor moving. Yeah, let us try this one more time. So now that we are far away, are you gonna work? Yep, it doesn't have to be an iron trapdoor, it just has to be a trapdoor. And also I should always remember to have an ender pearl inside. Now the question is, does it work in our mine shaft? Please work. Yes, that was great. I really love this mechanic. And remember, we were like way over there and underground. Of course, another function of this would be that I can install another one on Treefold's base or Extra Cool Cat's base, and well, whenever they're online, I can just sneak up on them. They don't really have to activate anything, I can teleport myself. I forgot to mention, you might notice that we have a few extra beacons. There was some carnage in the Nether in between the episodes. Please replace with diamond blocks, I'm too poor, so it's cobble. There you go. I think that was our engine that Cool Cat installed, and he also made a wall. And leaves. So nice. But I have noticed a problem, the doors are always open. I believe he forgot to invert the signal? I don't think we need you. Actually we did. It's okay, I have a shop. We sell gearboxes. I don't really remember how I did that, but what we can do is to just have one gearbox, like so. And now the doors should be closed by default. Yes, very good.
Welcome customer. Do not steal from darkness.
Lovely. All of them are closed.
Please do not come back.
I'm not a customer. Ladies and gentlemen, it is the next day and I have been extremely busy. We all had a chit chat and apparently tomorrow evening we are going to go to the end. That is the wrong button. How did I do that? Yes. And well, if you go to the end, one of the perks is that you're going to get an elytra. So I just made ourselves a creeper farm. Oh boy. Yeah, it's big. It's really big. Well, it's I think 160 blocks tall and has a base of 80 something by 80 something. I just want to see how much material we need. Some of you guys have been suggesting that I should really start making a notepad. The problem is that I make a notepad, then I forget where it is. We go with a book, because I can't find my notepad. We don't really have that many locations to place it down. For example, that plateau is ideal. The problem is the mountain. We need to be far away from the surface so that there are no other mobs available. And that leaves literally like one area, I think on top of that mountain. If it's wide enough, I guess. Oh boy, I did not think this through. I don't want to cover that entire hole. That is perfectly fine. We're just gonna remove the mountain. Easy peasy. Well, let's place it down first. Oops. Hi. We're at 15 FPS. We can bring it lower. That is the mob farm. This is just the base. I am very sorry about the FPS, but this is going to be its final location. Everything above Y level 115 has to go, and it's also centered with the potion factory. And somehow I have to fill in that hole. I don't think this is going to be a project that I can finish today, but just to make sure, this is the center, and we put you in. Okay, nice. My FPS is back. Come on, by the way, I forgot to mention, Y level 115 is down there, not here. I forgot to check. What do we need? 468 composters. Almost 14,000 stone bricks. Oh boy. I mean, who needs gunpowder? We cheat it in. So despite my love of insta mining, this is not something that I can do on my own. Therefore, we have the monstrosity. Dig. And I always forget to replace it with a minecart furnace, but that's fine. We push it. Oh, and by the way, that is not Y level 115, that is like 128. I have to remove the mountain first. We are making good progress. They're not. I guess there is a time for everyone. Do you think I need a bigger boar? Well, after I clear this, maybe we make it bigger. I just wanted to show you something. This looks like a massive area, correct? Remember, it has to be like 13 blocks lower. And if you look at it from here, it's just the tip of the iceberg. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to make the monstrosity a bit bigger. I was going to do that for mining purposes, but I think for this thing, we have to do that. I have no idea how big the monstrosity was, but maybe we're going to expand it by 5 blocks on each side and 3 blocks on the top. That's a lot of blocks. How are you?
Very well, very well.
For the first time, I'm not
messing
muted.
with Yes. We had that situation the last time. Yes. So you wanted some McFold's burgers, is that right?
Yes, a bit.
Okay, we can make that happen.
I have a very long project. I can't afford food.
I see. Well, come on in. Come on in.
Oh, thank you.
By the way, I noticed you changed this bed.
No, it was the same.
Are you sure? I forgot about this one.
I swear to Zeus.
You swear to Zeus? Do you?
Yes. Would I lie to you?
Who knows? But yeah, 5 stacks, right?
Yep.
5 stacks, okay.
10 diamonds.
2 diamonds a piece. Yep, here you go.
Oh my goodness. Food. I'm digging a lot.
Enjoy.
Thank you.
If you need any help on the farm, then I may be able to help out. Depends in which way.
Well, I'm just trying for the moment to flatten out the mountain.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Which is quite big.
You're using the tunnel bore, right?
Yes, I'm actually expanding it now.
Okay, I see.
I have to expand it, otherwise it's not going to work.
Where, just out of curiosity, where are you building this thing?
Behind the new potion factory.
Behind, as in that direction?
Yes, that way.
Okay,
Which way is that way? West, yes. After
Cool.
you.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you.
I see. Oh, by the way, my horse died yesterday. We lost it.
Okay, I have some horses which are decent.
I'm kind of holding out on the Elytra.
Oh yeah, that's true. But then I realize we are going to switch our armors if we go with Elytras.
Yeah, that's true. We'll have to make a trade-off between the back tank.
Yeah, exactly. We cannot wear the back tank, and probably we also have to get rid of the helmet and the boots. Maybe not the helmet, at least the boots.
Why the boots?
Because you can't swim in water. Imagine you go with your Elytra into water and then you just sink.
I guess.
Yeah.
I guess.
I think. I'm not sure. It's okay, we can have backup armors.
Yeah, we'll need to. But I guess we'll have shulker boxes, right, to transport everything, so it's not going to be too bad.
No, it's going to be amazing. It's better than these stupid sacks.
Here you go. Just take these back.
Okay. These are purple. Why are you giving them back to me? These are nice. Finest material.
I noticed, by the way, that you left us 1 wheel short on the flag.
Oh, I did?
Yeah, I changed that out, and there was 1 wheel block missing.
Wasn't it
I
12?
believe.
Oh, maybe one of them just fell down. Yeah, you're right. I'm sorry. I almost died like 3 times. It was raining, it was there was thunder, there was a creeper. There's like all sorts of stupid things there.
That's what you get.
Yeah,
That's what you get.
I'm very sorry. Did you see the sign next to your villagers?
Yes, I didn't take it down yet. But I'm very surprised they're all still there, I'll say.
I wasn't there.
These diamonds are probably going to be reinvested into your shop anyway.
Yeah, I was going to tell you that if you want precision mechanisms, you will probably get a far cheaper bargain at the shop.
Perhaps.
1 diamond gets you like a few precision mechanisms.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's cheap.
Exactly.
That's cheap.
Exactly.
Very cheap.
Take care of
Anyways,
yourself.
have fun with your project.
Thank you. Take care.
I will see you later, Lash.
Sure.
Bye.
Bye-bye. So I purchased 5 stacks of burgers because I thought with the amount of work that we have to do, we don't have any time for cooking or trading. That worked really fine. Hey you, don't run away. Okay, I just counted the blocks that we have on the tunnel bore and it seems that it is 12 tall by 21 wide. I wasn't really expecting that. The problem is that we need some gizmos. And of course the other problem is that how much of the gizmos do we need? Maybe 18 stacks of andesite alloy? Because remember, I also need like 600 casings for the farm itself. I put the item frames and I never filled it in. We also have some andesite alloy, which means we should be able to make some casings. All of the material are in, we should just activate the factory. Like so. Come on. Dude, I helped you. Lovely. It's 15 blocks tall, 31 wide. So minus the 2 blocks that I use in order to set up the tracks, it can mine 463 blocks. That's a bit big. And you broke something. What did you break? You didn't break anything. Maybe the scaffolding? Oh, you moved a bit. Ah. The question is, why did you move? I don't really know. I don't really care. I just realized I missed the drill. And it's actually really good because I also forgot to switch the minecart. So, you go over there. You're not a contraption, so I can break you. We replace you with a minecart with a furnace, so that I don't have to carry it all the time. And we should also find the imposter. You. You didn't connect. Maybe you did. I did not see the glue animation, that's the problem. Anyways, we shall form you, pick you up. Yep, the drill is gone. I have just set up the tracks. Let us hope that we're not going to hit our potion factory. Where's the contraption? Oh yeah, I'm holding it. Oops. Yes, this is called perfect calculation. So what I have to do is to just give you like 1 piece of coal. Nice. This is exactly the Y level that we want to be on. Uh-oh. What happened? Looks amazing. Let's do this again, I guess. Yeah, much better. I have no idea why that happens. Well, as long as you work, who cares? So, I think I just crashed the server. I have no idea how it happened, but my board broke. You see all the blocks here, but it's still there. So we kind of duped everything and made a huge mess. It actually told me that it's too big, you can't pick it up anymore. So I had to remove 1 layer from the top, and I think we removed 1 layer from the sides. Okay, everything despawned. Okay, I could pick it up. That's good. Mr. Fold, I'm very sorry to crash the server. I have no idea what I did. Ladies and gentlemen, it is the next day for me and I'm in the process of gathering resources. And oh boy, we need a lot of resources. I provided the resources as best as I could, but this is everything that we're missing. 10,000 stone bricks and 3,500 spruce. Just ignore the rest. Anything which is less than 1,000, we don't really care. And I'm also really happy that we almost semi-automated spruce. Otherwise, this would have taken ages. Anyways, we are running into a very small issue, and that is the inventory that we would be able to provide for the cannon. You know, like 14,000 bricks does not fill in like 5 double chests. I have also been reading the wiki. It was not very clear, but I think they were trying to explain to us, hey, don't use a vault. Because they said any inventory as long as it can output, which any inventory in Minecraft outputs except the vault, which is from create. And considering the fact that I have to feed this guy constantly, I think here's what we're going to do. If I reach there one day, yes, I believe we should be able to have some sort of a chute and then put a chest on top and then, you know, put another chute and 1 more chest on top. That should work, right? I mean, for example, it's going to consume some of the logs and then whenever they're consumed, we just pump more in. If every time that you sleep is 10 minutes, I think I have spent 2 hours on just gathering resources. But this should be the last batch of stripped wood. Well, even if it's not, it's being processed, so it's just a matter of time. Basically, what I'm trying to say is that I don't need to chop down trees anymore. Oh, this is the last one. We need like 54 stacks, that's a double chest. So there you go, it's being shooted in. As for the stone bricks, we need around 7 chests. So here is 1, 2, and 3. We just need to fill in this one. We're out of stone, so I have been cooking all of my cobblestone, but yeah, that is 1 chest. I also brought 4 stacks of gunpowder with me, because each gunpowder gives you like 400 blocks. So I know that we're going to need more than 1 stack. But let us get started. Ladies and gentlemen, after around 6 hours, we did manage to paste our stupid structure over here. I just wanted it to be really big. This is why we're making it over here and not on an ocean. It's actually so big that I think I can move my base here. However, unfortunately, I cannot go inside it today. Well, at least for you, not this episode, but I am going to work on it today, don't you worry. And that is because I really need to have an elytra to get in. The structure has too many holes, and if I go inside, we're gonna die. Cool Cat once told me that Feather Falling 4 protects you from 100 blocks fall, but this is more than 100 blocks. And that's not the only issue, we have a giant hole, which I think goes down another, I don't know, maybe 80 blocks. Another reason that we are not going in there at this very moment is that I think the cannon missed some of the torches on the spawning platforms. The spawning platforms are for creepers. If we go in, the farm is gone. And then we just have a tower, that's it. But if we come to our creative world, maybe I can give you a tour. So first off, what you see in front of you is the supporting structure. The actual mob farm itself is in here. You see, these are the spawning platforms. Because creepers are a bit smaller than 2 blocks, we are using trapdoors. And we are using a chain of observers and dispensers to wash them off. Eventually they're supposed to fall down here and go to the spikes. The schematic cannon does not copy the redstone, so this is why the actual clock is missing. And the reason that the roof is extremely massive is that you always need to cover it with some sort of a sunroof, so that it also works during the day. A bit lower down is going to be my AFK platform, and we're going to have some sort of an elevator to access everything. And of course down here is just a mess which I have to fix. Also, while we are in a parallel universe, I was supposed to make an armored train. The cannon doesn't work, I know, but I think I'm going to go with this one. I really do love these rollers. Anyways, just before we wrap up, there are a few things that we need to do. One of them is that during the process of gathering blocks to make that stupid thing, I realized our storage is not good enough. I have no idea how many blocks I have mined using the boar, but we have lost all of our cobblestone and all the stone. And I know for a fact that I have been voiding stone and cobblestone and deep slate for at least 10 days. In real life. Cobblestone is 2000 something. So I think one of the first things that we should do is to improve the vaults. Oh, they're not that deep. It's only 6 blocks. Okay, I am telling you, Creator offers you a lot of neat gadgets, but they're expensive. The vault is just super crazy expensive. So we don't have a crazy amount of space. Maybe we can increase it by 3 more rows. Oh, some of them are bigger. Gravel. Yeah, that is a decent storage. We go with 4. Okay, so I have also expanded the vaults on the other side, and I also put some placards for these ones, because I always used to get lost. Another very important thing is that before we would be able to operate the creeper farm, we need a source of gunpowder. I can remove everything that we have from the shop, but I don't think that's really nice. Gunpowder is a byproduct of zinc, so we need to find zinc. And of course we need to find a lot of zinc. And I forgot to mention, if you look at gunpowder, there is a recipe of making it with Create, but this is not very efficient. I mean, it does give you enough gunpowder to operate the cannon, but it's never ever going to be enough for 3 people with elytras. I mean, it can be, but you have to hollow out the entire nether. Anyways, what it comes down to is that we need to go mining. What we're looking for is a massive vein of azurine. Not this one, I have already mined it. Hey! There are so many holes. Well, this time I remembered, we have a minecart. So this is not azurine, this is crimsite, but with the stupid amount of crates that I have to make, I'm guessing I can use some iron. This was not part of the plan. Oh my goodness. Yeah, no. We can't clean it up. Oh, it's everywhere. Okay, you come with me. Don't make a mess. So I just found an azurine vein. Why do you always have to make a mess? Is this like... Oh, it's another lake. And silverfish. Jerks. I think we're running out of places to mine. I do have a feeling that we have a decent supply of azurine because I hollowed it out, but I'm going to look for more, just in case. However, when I was mining, I discovered something of interest over there. This is a vanilla iron vein, and look how big it is. The problem is that I have no idea how deep this one goes. Oh, it's not that deep. I'm not really sure if it's worth to dig. Judging by the amount of iron which is here, at first I thought this is a bust, but then voila, it goes that way. I said that we're going to go and look for zinc, but... Crimsite. It seems that whatever you're looking for in the game is going to be the rarest material ever. Maybe after we dropped off the ores, we should look for iron. Then we will find zinc. Go on mine, you stupid idiot. Well, the mining operation itself went really well. We are filthy rich again, which is great. But I was a teeny tiny bit wrong with the yield of gunpowder that we're going to get. So we had around 7 stacks. We got, I don't know, 7 stacks more. I actually got 3 stacks of diamond from that, so that's not great. It's fine. According to our other Trifectians, going to the end has been delayed by a few days, so we will have time to finish that. I also noticed we made a huge impression. I need a bigger map. But with that, ladies and gentlemen, I think it's also a good time to wrap up the episode. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you enjoyed it. Till the next one, bye bye.